This is the sound of a can opening.
Ooh, the sweet, sweet sounds of a can opening? I think that means it's a special episode of the Social Distance Drinking Club. A special episode. This time it's the Labor Day drink toast with the hosts. We're back to our regular schedule tomorrow. You'll see us, of course, for our regular Tuesday episode at 7:30. But we figured since it's Labor Day and most people are probably towards the tail end of their barbecues or possibly all reconvening at a local pub and not inviting their friend.
That's not true.
We totally invited you at least 16 minutes ago to come join us, and if you're on the other side of Phoenix,
I am in Santan Valley, and you know damn well that is basically a different country.
In fairness, though, it does not look like you're suffering, Yusuf.
In fairness, Yusuf, you should have invited Ledford from Tucson to go to Santan Valley because that is closer.
That would make sense. Yes, it would be closer. And I'm not suffering at the moment, though I am scared of the beast behind me. It is large.
Those are big floofers. You should be fine.
Is that what you call them? Because I'm not convinced that that's what that face is big floofers. It scares the shit out of me.
Yeah. Floofers, doggos, puppers works.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it.
That's a big ass.
That's
dog.
also known as a pony.
It's 100% a tiny pony. Hi. Okay. Yep. Size of my face.
Oh, there! Look at that.
The rare suburban Palomino. what a unicorn.
Jeff Cooley, thank you for joining us. Clown Shoes Space Cake. Delicious.
Like
What are you guys drinking? I'm just having a poolside beverage. We just shot back some Herradura tequila. They're in there playing Jackbox games right now. I'm gonna join them in a few minutes. We'll go in there and say hello. But what do you guys got over there since you're all at Casual Pint with delicious beverages in hand?
I'm going for the Huss Oktoberfest. It's within a few days of being technically Oktoberfest in Munich. I think next weekend is the keg tapping. So
it's canceled though, isn't it?
In theory.
Oktoberfest is more of a state of being, I think, than an event, right?
Indeed. It's an ethos.
Yeah. I'm working on Simple Machine Stripe Fedora. It's very nice. I had the Lucky Fedora over at Ground Control on Saturday and get to try another one of the Fedora series. So is it Fedorai? Is that the plural of Fedora? I'm not sure.
Totally.
I don't know if it is.
It's a good beer. Very pleased. Was the plural Fedora Mies?
Totally.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think it's Los Sombreros.
Ooh. I think I wore a sombrero once on a show.
Yeah, that was not your finest moment, Adam.
Also, not my worst moment either, so...
I wasn't going to say anything, but yes, you definitely wore a sombrero on the show. And I think you wore the sombrero and a taco T-shirt on the show when we had a guest from Guadalajara on the show.
I don't have a taco T-shirt. That's incorrect.
It was a taco hat. It was a taco hat. You switched from a taco hat to a sombrero. It's not any better. You should have just gone with what I just said, because switching from a taco hat to a sombrero while we are hosting a guest from Guadalajara, that was perfect.
Also,
Justin, is that Justin I see hanging out over there?
Heyo.
That looks like Justin. Let's see if we can't get in there. There he is.
What up?
What's going on?
Not much.
Justin.
You guys popped in. And I was like, it's SDC in the house.
What are you having to drink, buddy?
I got a little robot. Just re-released today.
Nice. How is it?
That sounds good.
Oh, it's not bad.
I love it.
That can't be bad. Oh, yeah.
See if I can't figure out how to remotely exit the solo layout.
From what I can tell.
I want one of those. Where does one get one of those? We're breaking the fourth wall so hard today, guys.
There is no fourth wall. That's social distance right there.
This is actually super proper social distance.
We're actually doing a measure drawing right now, though. You walk in one screen, you're going to come out the other. And You don't know how it's going to work.
It's like a shitty top-down, like Diablo 2 map. Like we're all just in different sections of one chamber of this dungeon.
I walk out this way, and I'm going to come through his screen like, look at
Yeah,
this.
and I'm the kid who used the scroll to
Yeah.
portal back to town. I don't know how to get back. I can't get back. I
We're
can't
like-
get back, guys.
We're like one David Bowie short of a labyrinth right now.
Somebody's got a question over here.
I tell you what, there's one other amazing sighting that could happen. If you were very careful to notice Brett Barry's right shoulder earlier, you may find that
Is that a Sam Fraser?
it is Sam Fraser.
My God.
That is Sam Fraser's back.
He needs a mask.
Yeah, what the hell is he doing standing up with no mask on? Tisk tisk.
He's out. He's out.
Yeah, you gotta bounce him.
This
Sorry.
is Sam Fraser
Sorry,
getting kicked out of Casual Pint.
Sam Fraser being 86th. I love it. So whatever he had in his cooler, I'm going to need you to count.
Oh, you cut out there. I didn't hear the rest of that. He needs what?
Ooh, he's washed out.
How is he the one that freezes?
He's got that. He took that Chandler Wi-Fi to Santan Valley.
Well, anyway, we have Justin here, and this is weird to interview a guy who's like 6 feet away from me, more than 6 feet away from me, properly distanced away from me. But you're in the middle of a fantasy football draft right now, right?
I'm doing a lot. There's fantasy football draft going on right now.
How's that going so far?
I'm trying to work. I'm happy so far. Yeah.
Nice.
Got, Ezekiel Elliott there. Pretty sick.
He's a good player. He's the right pick at number 3, I think.
Yeah. A little Lamar Jackson going on too.
MVP.
Nice. Well, I think we are getting a report from the field that in Santan Valley, apparently, if you stand outside and use your phone for a heavy application,
Wait.
it will overheat.
Is it hot outside right now?
It's marginally hot.
Well, like on our screen, Yusuf's just a big blank square, which is in some ways how he is with our lives at times. Like he tries his best, but circumstances make him a big blank square. But yeah, we're here at Casual Pint, Central Phoenix. We just kind of hit up here. You know, everyone was in, like Mr. Ledford here was in town. Just gonna keep doing that.
Bring it into the frame.
Is that? We could really have some fun
Oh
with this.
yeah,
We
we
planned
gotta
this.
work that better. Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta get off screen for that.
But he's in town here and with Mr. Brett Barry playing some music, and this is a nice little happy action. We're up here. Justin obviously does a great job here at Casual Pint. We're excited to come here and see what's on the tap list and see what they got in the shop. And we don't have I guess we have enough videos here, but we could show how socially distanced and how they're doing it here. You know, like a lot of places, if you're not at your table, you need to wear your mask. But even if you're at a table, you're going to be at least 6 feet away from anyone you don't know who's not at your table. So you're doing a good job.
Adam, I think you should mask up and you should be our man on the scene and give the viewers a little preview
I can do that.
of how nice and safe and clean and warm and inviting it seems right now at Casual Pint. I will say I am happy because I am here through the amazing generosity of my family to let me like kind of go and like enjoy like a fun kind of safe guy weekend. Played a lot of music, drank a lot of beers, and they have Arizona Wilderness Watermelon Goza on tap right now. That's a nice can selection, by the way. It's a very nice can selection. But they have Watermelon Goza on tap, which means I can fill a crowler, which means I can come home with a crowler of Watermelon Goza from AZ Wilderness. And this whole weekend is basically, you know, emotionally, collaterally paid for, which I really love. Yusuf, you're back.
I've been here. I was just listening.
I mean, I saw you. I just thought it would be better if we did like some dramatic entrance kind of stuff, you know. Ooh, is that Cycle Beers that I'm seeing over there? Ooh. Don't nod with the camera, Adam. Obviously, selection is pretty fantastic out here. Clientele, you know, handsomer than average.
There we go. That'll do.
Here's some of
There
the
he
show
is.
too. It was handsomer than average for that period of time
Absolutely.
with the show. So it's you're doing well. Hey, Yusuf.
Hey, gang. Thanks for holding down the fort. It turns out my phone was overheating due to this lovely weather out here in Santan Valley. It's nice. It's really good.
Man, I was driving up, and the sun was setting when I was coming up last night, and the temperature on the dash was getting down, and I was like, oh, okay, it was 109, it's 108, it's 107, it's 106, and then as I continued to head north, the temperature started going back up, and I'm like, why am I going to a hotter place in the middle of a heat advisory? Like, this seems like a bad idea.
There's something
To try to go to Phoenix this weekend. But
It'll get better soon.
fair enough.
I got rid of Adam Green as I saw him sitting down on purpose.
Man,
Man,
you can't see my face. I am aghast right now. Aghast, I tell you.
I can tell. It's in your eyes, and your curl's extra curly now that you're aghast. They
I
did
think
an
an extra one
anime,
did curl just because of that. That's what happens.
like an anime character.
Man, I was
Okay,
about to-
can we point out one thing? Sorry, not to cut you off, but Brett, even when you're not at home, you still allow backlighting to ruin your camera. Like, you had an entire bar to figure out where to sit, and you sat right where there was a window behind you.
What are you talking about?
sat down like while we were starting.
Hey, so Justin, if you could just show
He's
up to
blaming
Brett's house,
Justin.
every Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30 and every Sunday at 1:30, that would be great. We'll just need you to stand directly to his left with that shirt on.
Hey, Yusuf, tell me that again after you went black for 5 minutes.
What's wrong with going black, Brett? What's the problem?
Why you got to?
That's the Gilbert and Brett. I think.
Huh? That's really weird, man. I thought we just talked about how black is beautiful. It's really unfortunate.
This show
Well,
took
it's
a
a lot of
turn.
fun having Brett on, but until Justin removes him from the bar, we will not see that camera.
You just distanced our guest.
No, our guest is allowed. Our guest is always allowed.
Hey, Brett and Justin, I think you guys should rotate around the table by, I don't know, 30 degrees.
We get too much.
Let's watch a production upgrade in real time.
It's happening.
Unbelievable.
Hey!
And now we can do that nose hair commercial I've been wanting to do. It's what we've got. That's right. It's the Labor Day. It's the Labor Day drink.
We're still working on our remotes, though, I think. Like, that happens with all radio shows, all video shows. When you do it from a studio, from where you're used to doing it, it's easy. When you go on remote, there's always some challenges that you have to work out, usually more than 5 minutes before you do it.
If you have all your separate devices, yes, it's going to be delayed because it's making this.
Also, I mean, we're still in this new place where, like, it's okay to, like, it feels so good to see somebody even 6, 8, 9, 12 feet away that there's almost like a mania attached to the idea of being able to, like, be in the same room. It feels like we just got caught, like, reading under the covers after bedtime. You know, like we're doing it right, and even so, it's just like, should I be here?
Do you remember when kids did that? Read under the covers? Wait, I'm sorry. Read. Do you remember when they did that? I remember.
I mean, I did it.
Also, you know what the best part is, Adam? You're like 12 feet away, and I'm pretty sure Justin could tap you on the shoulder.
That's because, contrary to what people think, like, it is not a trick of the camera. Justin is literally the male model they use to define Stretch Armstrong's width. Like, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Look at him. The toy was designed after this man. Hey, Justin, reach behind you and change the channel on that TV, would you?
I feel like Justin and Brett and even Ledford will probably be walking through the forest to throw, like, a giant rocks at the giant tower, like Saruman's tower in Lord of the Rings. Like, they could be the Ents and the trees are just lumbering, slowly walking through, mad that they ruined the forest.
Are you int shaming me right now?
I don't think there's any shame in being an Ent.
Oh, okay. I'm just
They're the
making sure.
heroes.
Making sure.
The Ents are the heroes
I sense
of the
shame.
two towers.
The Ints are like kind of the most
Oh no.
clean race of I mean, as far as of all the magical creatures, they definitely were the
Merry and Pippin were
Least
saved by the Ents.
ooh. So we got a little surly garden variety that's coming over
Sam's
here.
showing us, he's not showing the camera.
Hey, I didn't want that.
But no, like, the Ents are good. They're the good guys. Like, without them, the tower doesn't fall. Like, was it? No, not Mordor. It was the well, no.
Talking about Saruman's tower?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wasn't Mordor. That was
No.
Sauron's tower.
Yeah, Sauron was Mordor.
I don't have a lot.
Minus Tirith? What was?
No,
We got some guests. We got some.
I should stop bringing up references that I don't know enough about to continue on with. That's my fault.
I think that's
I'm
fair.
sorry.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Surly beer's pretty good. Pretty damn tasty.
Hey guys, Justin had to leave us because he thought he was drafting David Johnson and drafted Duke Johnson.
That could still work out, though.
Yeah, but there were still some good options available.
That's unfortunate.
Hey, speaking of sports, can we talk about Djokovic and like spinning a tennis ball into somebody's throat?
I mean, it was an accident. He didn't mean to do it.
Well, he meant to smack the tennis ball in frustration. He just didn't mean to hit it.
Yes, that was one of those, like, you know, when you chuck something and you're like, shit, there was somebody there. That's what happened.
Yeah. Would you have pulled his card?
I don't know what I would have pulled his card, but
I think that's the rule.
I feel the same way.
I think that's the rule.
You got it. You got to follow the rules.
if the rules say that, like, I don't know much about tennis and I don't watch a lot of tennis. Like, I know a little bit. I know who the famous tennis players are and the contenders right now, but I don't know what the rules are.
Sampras, Andre Agassi, yeah.
Andre Agassi is so hot right now.
Yes.
No, isn't tennis is like golf though, right? With like the etiquette and certain things like that.
That's what I was gonna say.
Hoity-toity sport where if you step out of line, you know, with the etiquette of the game, like there are rules that say if you do that, you're done. And like it was an accident. Clearly, it was an accident. You could see his reaction. He was like, "Oh shit!" Like we've all been there. But that's the rule of the game. And he actually had his apology statement that I thought was really good. He's like, "That's my fault. Like,
Yeah.
I did not mean to do that. But I need to be better about this going forward. I need to improve." Like it wasn't like he was saying, "Why did they kick me? Like why did they pull my card? Why did they disqualify me?" So it's like
Do you think we've all been there? Not all.
we've all been frustrated playing a sport, I assume. Where you reacted in a way that you probably shouldn't have, and maybe something that was not anticipated was the result of it. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. Let's ask. Let's find out. Let's find out who else has been frustrated playing a sport professionally.
Oh, if only we had some kind of pro tier athlete who might be able to weigh in on this decision in real time.
Like, let me, you know what? Let me see if I can find one. Hang on.
Makes sense too, or you say?
I think I can find one. There might be one in the backyard somewhere growing.
I'll also look just in case you come up dry.
He shows up on our camera.
I got nothing.
Right here. I found it. There it is. The pro app.
Oh, hey!
Hello. How you
What's
guys
up, man? How
doing?
are you?
You know me doing my thing. I'm gonna get a stool because standing is too much for me.
Yeah, if you sit, you'll be the same height as me. See, we're good.
What's going on, guys?
There you go, Yusuf. Nice job.
Yeah, so Earl, we were talking about Djokovic. We were talking about like getting ejected from the tournament, but like he's catching a lot of heat because like he left and then issued an apology via Twitter. But like at the same time, it's like I don't know if I get kicked out for a bad idea that was my fault, but I get ejected from the game.
Yeah.
I'm not sticking around to answer how I felt about that call after the tournament. I'm out. I'm going home. I'm going to get a beer, and I'm going to tweet my apology. Like, I don't understand why he's catching so much heat. What do you think?
One, in football, you have to talk to me. You cannot escape it.
You don't get to escape the press room.
Well,
It
I
doesn't
mean,
work.
you can try. They're gonna get you or the next or
Like that guy got you a couple times, right?
yeah, they'll find you. They'll find no matter as a professional, you have to just sometimes you gotta suck it up, no matter how bad you feel about what happened. Like,
But would you have you ever gotten frustrated to the point where like you throw a helmet or
Always.
Yeah. All right.
always. I mean, after a loss or bad plays or even one bad play or things just didn't go your way that day, you find a way to suck it up and answer it, because in the NFL, that's pretty much what you got to do. Unless you just skip out.
Hey, Earl, you're like a half step away from saying you got to take it one game at a time.
No.
Platitude.
I lost him completely.
Can I share a story of the first time, like when I used to cover the Cardinals in our first media scrum when we talked to Earl in 2013? Like earlier, I don't know if you remember this. I remember the stupidest shit from my time covering the team. It was a victory Monday. It's like all the veterans had the day off and all the rookies had to be there. And you were just the only poor guy who was in the locker room. So all the cameras and everybody went to you. And I think you're just like, why do you want to talk to me? I didn't do anything.
Wrong guy today.
like, that's the first time that I think you were part of the media scrum there, because you were the only one in the locker room.
Listen, I've had some great experiences with media. Well, there's always times there's questions you don't want to answer. Or they piss you off, and you're just like, "Why are you asking this today?" But you gotta, there are people to help you get through those times. So I've been lucky.
The real problem is when Adam Green asked you what the airspeed velocity of Swallow was, because that's not fair. You can't do it. You just can't do it. I mean, European or African, okay? Because that's not fair.
What I can say, though, as a media guy, I can't speak for everyone, but I always had more fun when the team was good and we didn't have to ask the bad questions, right?
Yeah.
It's more fun like to ask about that really good win or that really good play, not why did you fuck that up? Like, it's more like we don't like asking those questions either, but we have to. Like, that's just kind of,
Hey, Adam, how many times did you ask somebody
No, let's cut to the heart of the questions that matter. Earl, did you buy the 100 chicken nuggets or not?
Yeah.
Yes. 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 That was not a joke.
But
That
no,
wasn't-
I didn't come over to his house to eat them.
He did not come over.
It was 11. I was in my blankie. It was nap time. I'm sorry.
I needed to do it though. It was
dinner time.
I live 30 seconds from McDonald's, so why not? Why not?
Like I looked to the
By the
right
way,
to see you, but
Do
you're above
you
me.
do you feel the obligation to say chicken nuggets when we talk about McDonald's chicken nuggets? Like, because I always feel like I need to air quote that to
They're
be
nugs.
accurate.
They're nuggies, chicky nuggies.
Everyone knows McDonald's chicken nuggets.
But they're not really chicken nuggets.
That's their title. They're called chicken nuggets.
I don't care what they are made of. They are
They're called
delicious.
chicken McNuggets, Adam.
They are
McNuggets.
McNuggets. I thought they were called McChicken nuggets. So it's not even chicken.
No, it's chicken McNuggets.
That's fine.
Yeah, chicken McNuggets.
They're
The
Irish.
McChicken
It's Mc
sandwich.
everything.
Well, we didn't get to ask him what he was drinking when he first hopped in. So I guess.
Always these right now.
And
Still watching my
It's the season.
contracts?
No,
We
it's
gotta
NFL
lift-
season right now. I know.
Yeah, we have lifting at 7 a.m.
Are we- who's we?
Not him.
I don't wake up either at 9 when you're done.
That's the
Like,
problem.
I'll get there and be like, I'll be like Rob Schneider and Surf Ninjas. As they're coming out of the water, I'll be going towards the water. Like, oh, you guys are done? That's a bummer.
He's
I
right.
was just getting here.
He's not gonna work.
7 a.m. Yusuf's like, so what are we having for dinner?
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, we got some lifting to do tomorrow. I doubt it. No, you wake up at like at least 6:30 and then you lift at 7.
Nah, that's not
You
gonna
gotta
happen.
get there.
I don't think
Get
it's
to the gym. Get the bench going.
Earl, important question. We've been talking about this for a while. Do you consider Fernet Branca a performance-enhancing drug?
It's an elixir. I would call it a performance. It helps a lot in many ways.
Yusuf uses it as a pre-workout.
It's a pre-workout for sure.
Oh yeah.
Like, don't get it twisted. It is 100% a pre-workout.
It just saves lives.
And-
That's what
and
it does.
and the post workout recovery beverage we're gonna have right now in our tiny red Solo cups because Labor Day calls for tiny red Solo cups.
Low in sugar,
Tequila.
it's healthy.
No compensation there.
Yeah, one of the A's in BCAA stands for Amaro. I don't know if everybody knew that.
Yeah, it was bourbon, chartreuse, Amaro, and amaretto with your coffee. Sometimes you need it. Sugar's good.
The bartending BCAAs would be a pretty fun.
Now you got it. Agave, mezcal, or tequila.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Yeah, good call.
It's good on the body.
I'm gonna go
Keeps you
make a
strong.
BCAA T-shirt. Now that I've said it out loud and on the air, I'm gonna make a BCAA T-shirt that has those written out.
Make sure you guys do that before we log off here.
Yeah.
While you're on your phone.
Don't beat me to it. Whoever does that right now, I will find you. And
I got IP established. You go ahead.
Okay.
Man.
I need this intellectual property, guys. I need it. Well, darn, it's about that 30-minute mark, and I wanted to make sure today we kept it short because we are going to do a full episode tomorrow at 7:30, our normal time. But Justin, while I have you here, and take it out.
Hold on. What?
Which camera does he want?
We leave him hanging for 5 minutes, and then as soon as his spotlight comes on, he's like,
Who are you thinking about?
Wait.
Who's to pick between right now?
Oh, I don't know.
Which defense special teams are you getting?
I don't
Oh,
know.
you guys are in the middle of a draft. That's what's going on.
Who'd you take first?
Ezekiel.
Oh, okay. That's a solid choice.
I don't know. Bruce Cummings?
I love this.
Like if Earl was a skill
Right.
position player, he might be getting drafted right now. And
While
that'd be
we do that,
That'd be cool.
let's go with it. What's your fantasy football team name? Go around, tell us. I know we did it once already, but go ahead.
I am the Suds of Liberty, and my screen icon is Ben Franklin holding a mug, and for some reason, like a giant fucking hammer. I don't know where you found it online.
All right.
The only team that, like my Arians Nation team, is no longer a thing. That league, I think, ended. So I have another league where I'm called, it's Yo Soy Semite.
Oh.
Just figured it works.
I dig it. Brett Barry, you have to pick a team name, obviously, today since you're drafting. What do you got?
I don't know.
You don't know. Justin, do you have a team name you use regularly?
No, I usually will. I think I had Lamar Jackson last year. I said Jackson nasty.
I like that.
I like that. That's good.
Justin, what about you?
My team?
Yeah.
Well, so we are all with a dog league. So you have a dog. So mine.
Somebody has to repeat it because I couldn't hear him, but it's just a mic.
You have to have a dog in your name. So,
Okay, got it.
That's cool.
The dog league. So mine is dog. Capital E-S-T-I.
Dogista.
I like how he spells it out to avoid
No, just
saying what his team name is.
That's smart. That's
No,
smart. People know.
definitely not.
Oh, okay.
Like members of respective families watch this show. Yes.
I'm waiting until Thursday to come up with a new one because I didn't want to use the same one as last year because because Community was picking back up steam for people rewatching, but I used the Greendale Human Beings. But we'll see what the next one might be.
So a lot of people.
The more fun thing would be to ask Justin in the post show what his email address is that we had the link sent to for them. Because I don't want to put that up for public consumption.
No.
I really want public embarrassment.
No doxing. No doxing.
No, I mean, we're not going to dox him. He said in the post show, but I want to know what this email address is now, too. I'm pretty sure I have it. I think he sent it to me, actually. I think you did send me your email address, Justin.
It has a reference to a band.
Yeah, I think I saw it. It's there somewhere.
Is it a Nickelback reference?
No, not quite.
It's supposed to be weird people. I look this way when I'm talking to them, and I'm looking the exact opposite way on the screen.
What did we?
Hey, Adam Green, take Nickelback and take.
Smash Mouth?
Hey, Adam, what did you say last time we had Earl and Coop on the show? We had what percentage of the
It's like 2/7 of the 2013 draft.
the 2013 draft? You mean?
I think it's like 2/7 of the 2013 draft class, whatever that number
We
was.
got, we've got like it's like 34.5% of the
Something like that, whatever the
2013
math is. Yeah. Yeah.
and then like 17.5% of it is just sitting there right now, just playing Jackbox games.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
That's fun
Ready
stuff.
to go.
Yeah, that's what it is. And hugging a pillow.
I won 3 out of 5, so I'm doing good.
You retire a winner.
Yes.
You retired a winner.
Yeah.
There you go. But not from football, just from Jackbox.
I haven't retired yet, so
Not yet. Not yet.
I have no intention of doing that.
Yep. But I am getting retired. It is about that time. The sun's going down, and that burger we just grilled up and ate at a normal dinner time, so I'm calling it lunch, was filling. So
I'm sorry. I'm just still trying to wrap my head around the idea that you ate before 9 p.m.
yeah, it was lunch.
Okay.
I don't know what part of that you didn't get. That was lunch.
But
That part was lunch.
It's a long weekend. Yusuf has no idea what day it is.
All right, before we go, I'm going to wrap this thing up. Justin, is there anything that you want to tell anybody that's watching right now that came out that we should come pick up at the plant since the boys have already picked out what they wanted?
That's not Ocotillo. Wrong. Dude, fix that.
Oh, my bad. That's from an old one. My bad. It's Phoenix. Thank you.
Well,
Central.
coming up next month, we're doing a whole bunch of collabs. Next 12 is on the docket. Dillinger, Bonehouse, maybe Elmer. So if you're collab.
Very nice.
I will assume that everybody else heard him. It got a little loud in here, so I couldn't. So it's okay.
A lot of
They were talking about the anniversary coming up. So Dillinger 1912, possibly Helton. A lot of fun collabs coming up. Next month, you said, Justin?
Next month, the 24th.
October 24th. So a week after my birthday is Casual Pint Central Phoenix's anniversary.
I like how you conveniently mentioned.
What are the odds?
That's how
That's
Justin
so weird.
says a week for Adam Green's birthday. Yeah, that's
And 1 week before Halloween.
okay.
Because that's how I remember mine, 2 weeks before Halloween.
Have we determined that Halloween is actually going to happen? I heard something great where they were suggesting that like kids dress up and just sit in their lawns, and then everybody else drive by and just
Throw
chuck
candy.
candy at them.
I would gladly throw candy at kids.
I will throw
Yeah.
candy at kids.
That sounds like fun.
I do this out of love.
Enjoy this king-size Snickers bar.
Wait, that's not every year. I mean, I feel like a warhead is damage.
Well, it's a good question to ask, and I think it's one to come back to tomorrow, because is Halloween canceled? I don't know. Spirit Halloween stores are open, so maybe we'll touch on it. Mañana.
I mean, I was telling Ellie that for Halloween I'm gonna dress as a slutty curmudgeon that yells at
Slutty curmudgeon who yells at What does that even look like?
So we'll take a deep dive into Halloween cancel culture tomorrow at 7:30 p.m.
Done deal. Gentlemen, thank you
People what they want.
the Happy Times Labor Day toast. Say goodbye to the puppy, because the puppy came over 6 times.
Bye, puppy.
That thing is a monster. How many horsepower is that thing?
I'm pretty sure everyone wants to know how many horsepower this particular pony is. She's 2 years old,
like 14.
Okay.
140 pounds.
They're just
Big, 3 years old. Oh, 3 years and 140 pounds. That's a big puppers. So,
Man, so she's ready to get up in the club.
yeah. That's a big dog.
That's
All right,
a
man.
big dog.
Well, I guess I took my shot. Did you take yours?
Yeah.
Oh, just take another. Well, it's double shot. Goodbye time. So, adios. Cheers to you guys and whatever drinks you have in your hands.
Got nothing left.
We'll bring these up. Now that
just a
we're done.
little bit. Just
There we go. See you guys tomorrow, 7:30. Enjoy the rest of your beverages.
Good times. Thanks, Justin. Thanks, Earl.
appreciate y'all.
That cup is very small here.